Hello, good morning, friends and family across the world. My gosh, we're almost to the end of this U squared reading, and I love the comments that I've been getting from all of you and the messages you've been sending me, and you're sharing this with your family, and it's getting you to think more deeply about your own life, which is my aim, to be there with all of you on this journey. Good morning, Dave. How are you? So today is just an awesome topic, guys. It's called Make Your Move Before You're Ready. And the little blurb that I put on here just said, waiting until you're ready to go for what you really want in life is exactly why you don't have, do, or be what you really want, okay? It's a stalling tactic. It's an act of anxiety and fear. And for those high achievers out there, it's actually an act of the ego masquerading as intellect and the rational mind, but is actually the stealthy killer of your dreams and your spirit. Okay? So you'll discover once underway that you know more than you know you know. Don't bog down in getting prepared for this. Whatever else you need will come as you go. A person could make a career out of laying the groundwork to do something really big. I mean, yeah, like how many people have you met who have like letter after letter after letter after their name? I mean, I'm one of those guilty parties. I have like an alphabet soup after my name, right? But all of that, studying is not actually what creates the change, and we're going to get into that here, okay? So a person could make a career out of laying the groundwork to do something really big. And this is like the hallmark of people who just can never leave like academics. Like they're just like a perpetual student. And it's one thing to study yourself throughout your life, but it's another thing to like hide behind the studying and not take actual action in the real world. So please understand, you don't prepare for a quantum leap. You make it and then fine tune your approach. You go for it. Instead of forever getting ready so you will be sure to get it right. Zero defects is a hostile concept in the pursuit of U squared. Yeah, this is so great. I mean, one of the big things I learned from entrepreneurs is that, they release their products and they release, courses and things like that before it's perfect. They get it out and they have it interacting with the marketplace, and they see, and then they fine tune what they're doing. Now, I mean, that's not, possible in every field, but every field, if you have the attitude that, you go forward with the best that you have right now, then you just continue getting better, basically. But you shouldn't stop a quantum leap, right? Which is a change in your level of performance, because you're constantly preparing. You know more than you think you know. So, okay. So first you act, then you frame out the details of your strategy, move on your dream, start, and let what happens help you develop a coherent game plan. Mobility is the crucial element. Strategy formulation then evolves naturally out of your discovery process. You'll discover once underway that you know more than you know. Just trust your instincts. Once again, a quantum leap is something you are already prepared to do. It's not some absurd, wild-eyed scheme that calls for a fantastic stroke of luck just to have an outside chance of working. No, okay, this is already something it's intrinsically within you, and it's yours for the taking, and really yours for the expressing, right? So it's not an example of your reach exceeding your grasp. Okay, think about that. It's not an example of your reach exceeding your grasp. And it's most definitely not a matter of going for some grand goal that calls for painstaking preparation. A quantum leap is a move that is yours for the taking. Right now, it represents a giant step you can make merely by deciding to and opening yourself up to the resources presently available to serve you. Wow. And this is why, when I'm working with people and they're actually making the decision to even embark on a coaching journey, unless someone, like an entrepreneur or someone like that, they're in the mindset of investing in themselves, oftentimes that's the hardest step, is getting people to start and make the decision to invest in themselves and to go through this journey and really surrender their ego and surrender all the stuff that's not working, and just admit that they need a new way. And that decision is oftentimes what stops people. So it's like Don Shula said, he was an NFL coach, he said it's the start that stops most people. And yeah, it's exactly this act of deciding to and opening yourself up to resources presently available to serve you. Getting ready is quite frankly a stalling tactic, an act of anxiety, a con game. You're working on yourself. Wow, it's a con game. It's a con game your ego is playing. You are already positioned to escape to a higher plane of performance. If you wait until you get it perfect, you will never get it at all. The time to start is now. U squared can only occur in the present. You know, this is so great. Hey, Amy, thank you for joining, and Vicky, thanks for joining. You know, this is so great. You know, there was a point in my life a few years ago when I had to make a decision to catapult out of my current work situation, because I knew there was a larger version of me, a more evolved version of me that was wanting to come out and express itself as an author, speaker, as a transformational coach and whatnot. And one of my mentors, Sandy Gallagher, who is a very high-level esteemed banking attorney and comes from a very illustrious family. She's the CEO and president of the Procter Gallagher Institute. She asked me, because I was asking her, Sandy, well, can you help me strategize, and can you help me prepare for this, you know, move? And, you know, can you tell me, you know, who can, you know, help me make this decision, and when should I do it? And she basically asked me two very profound questions. And she said, well, if not now, when? And if not you, who? Meaning that the time is always now. And Vicky, thank you. And the only person that knows the answer to that is you. So you can get the help of, you know, people like me. And if you want to talk to me about, you know, if you're going through something like this, it's a very legitimate process that really does require the skill of a transformational coach, a consultant. But really though, I mean, it's now, and you're the who. So make your move before you're ready. I hope you guys are enjoying these little talks that I'm doing every day. I'm getting better at making them shorter, so I hope you like them. All right, we have one more day on U squared, which is actually appropriate because tomorrow it's like a grand finale, and then I have my live event tomorrow evening, which if you're in Rochester, please do join me. It's at Hadley Chiropractic at 6 p.m. and it should be a good time. I'm going to be talking about make your mind your friend and aligning your mental faculties for success and health. All right, I hope you guys have a great Wednesday, and I'll talk to you soon. Please keep the comments coming. And if any of this information is interesting to you and something in you is just pulling at it, just PM me and we can find a time to chat, and I'd love to work with you. All right, talk to you soon, guys.